Chapter 9, 1. Bex plugged the electrodes into a citrus implant so he could monitor her cerebral function as he worked. Hubris 89X had by now already finished patching up the stab wounds all over Azetra's body and was now lifting part of her skull away from the rest of her head, revealing Azetra's brain. The white matter in between the right and the left hemispheres of the brain, the corpus callosum, needed to be severed in order to save her life. The decline in her right hemisphere could affect her left unless the hemispherectomy was performed. Time to put what you've learned into practice, Bex. Hubris 89X voiced. They began the procedure. Hard P. 2. Delta and Delta pulled up to the eugenics department. They walked inside, flashed their badges, then the Delta spoke. We're here looking for somebody named Bex. Alpha walked up to the detectives. He's indisposed right now in surgery with Hubris 89X. If you disturb him, his patient would certainly die. Can I ask what this is about? Have we met before? Delta asked Alpha. My name's Alpha. We have met before. Delta saw those eyes of his, and he knew he might get answers here. Alpha, can you tell me why Bex's implant signature has been flickering on and off recently? Detective Delta's question was potentially devastating. Bex wouldn't have known how to answer. Alpha was not Bex. Experimental fruit, he said. The two detectives glanced at one another, then back at Alpha. Now, before I elaborate, I want you to ask yourself something. Are you willing to arrest an apple for producing a tree? Are you willing to arrest a tree for producing an apple? Alpha couldn't phase into any of his cognitive modes, but he knew that a double binary was definitely a match for a single Trinity matrix. He had to at least buy time until Bex left surgery. What he did next was entirely dependent on Delta and Delta's next move. Delta's curiosity got the better of him. So you're saying an apple is responsible for catastrophic implant failure? He asked Alpha. Delta followed it up with a question. of his own. Can you tell me more about the chemical makeup of this apple? The implant meta-organism's chief engineer detected a metal similar in structure to iron coursing through Bex's system when the implant failed. The metal deteriorates the circuits of the implants in the same way lead deteriorates veins and arteries in organic systems. Self aside, I'm afraid the one who can answer all of your questions is in surgery with Bex, saving someone's life. 3. Decetra produced Joyota's tennis racket to Rufus 45A. To Beta asked, will this be enough? Rufus barked once. 45A translated, you underestimate the nose of a canine friend. This way. Decetra to Beta and Rufus 45A followed the scent, leading them to Sector C. They were led to Dorm A, the door wide open. The trail doesn't stop here. 45A translated for Rufus. But I smell large quantities of blood in the air. The blood isn't Joyota's. We can't stop to investigate. We'll lose her trail. Decetra said, well, we can at least call someone to check out what happened. Activate hologram function. Video call. Access forensics department. Send unit to Sector C. Dorm A. Emergency. I repeat, emergency. The 3 continued along the scent trail. 4. Decetra had a typical lateralization, meaning her left hemisphere was dominant. The attacker was left-handed and the wound was located on the right side of her head because her brain was atypical. Broca's area suffered some damage which would affect her speech dramatically. She would still be able to comprehend what was said to her, but she would have trouble trying to express herself verbally. If by some bizarre twist of fate the attacker was right-handed, Decetra's personality would have been severely compromised. Yet, here she was, in stable condition. The procedure was a success. The instrument was removed, and damage spread was mitigated. She would wake half blind, half mute. Better than dead. Until then, she slept. 5. Jayota galloped away from here. She needed to be anywhere but here. Tears fell from her cheeks, and she was awash with great shame and sorrow. How could she be capable of such evil? To destroy something so beautiful, to be so monstrous. Sobbing, she forgot where she was going and found herself lost. Lost! A sound! Frightened, she hid in the closest available place, an air vent in the side of a building. But it was a chute. Before she could catch herself, she fell down, down, down. The fall took away her consciousness. When she awoke, she heard a sound, a steady C-sharp, and then the scent of stale tobacco smoke filled her nostrils. Yet here she was in the darkness. She felt around in the dark until she discovered a wall that she could follow. She hugged the wall until she found a knob, a doorknob. She turned it and entered the doorway. 6. Bags joined the conversation with Zalpha and the detectives. Hubris 89X in tow. She's in stable condition. I don't think it would have happened so positively without the help of Hubris and 89X. He glanced at Zalpha, who could see the strain all over Bex's face. Hubris 89X. Zalpha here told me you could enlighten us on the cause of recent events surrounding Bex and his implant. Detective Hidalgo spoke. We understand it relates to some kind of interdimensional travel. The nucleus of the meta-organism would greatly benefit from this information. As we understand it, an individual's life was threatened because of your discovery. This is reason enough to take you into custody. I will not resist arrest, Hubris 89X replied. Bex, we understand that your part in all of this was completely accidental. Zalpha has told us that he had engineered a more resistant implant for both himself and you. While the laws surrounding interdimensional travel are unwritten as of yet, we would like to advise you to and anyone else traveling between dimensions to exert discretion, as you have to keep this information confidential. You will be hearing from us. The Delta concluded. Hubris 89X. This way. The plant cyborg followed the detectives to their vehicle. Delta opened the trunk and fished out a data cube, throwing it to the Delta. He caught it and punched in his authorization code. Hubris 89X were converted to data and put into quarantine. The cube was labeled with a reference number and placed back into the trunk. So Delta and your Delta headed to the forensics department. We can see her other aspects. She'll need lots of rest now that the surgery is done. The morphine will keep her sedated. It will be some time before her lesions heal. As for the big stuff, tough one she is. We couldn't use the drugs until after the procedure. She had to be in excruciating pain while her skull was open. We mitigated the damage spread, but I'm afraid she may never speak again. She does happen to have the ability to comprehend language, however. Backside. Tell me about your experience. Tell me about the God trap. 'Cause I've heaved a heavier sigh. His archaic eyes had seen much, too much it seemed. The conversations he had in his head carried much volume. The apple, he paused. It made everything exponentially more dramatic. Ah! We had no time in the fourth, and even less in the third dimension, but you let it get in. It forced the answer to your conscious mind. Hemispherectomy. You could save her, etc. Zalpha took a breath. This fresh air is killing me. And paused again. Level 3 of the cognitive modes. The God Trap. Please understand, Bex, I couldn't assume the level of an all-powerful entity without binding myself to an equal and opposing force. You and I are now bound together in an equation with a ratio identical to God and Satan, with etc. in between. 2, 1, 3. Etc. fills the role of purgatory. I heaven and you hell. This is how the schizoid cult corporation is to be run. No one executive decision can be made without consent from all. Bex considered the position he was occupying. He spoke. Why didn't you fix her? Why didn't you heal the damage? Zalpha shed a tear. Faith in you, my friend. Even as God, with all the powers of infinity, I was inexperienced and unpracticed in using them. You were more experienced in the art of neuroscience than I was at being an all-powerful entity. Only you could have saved her. So I stepped back. Bex felt heavy in his heart. Jyota knew she shouldn't be here. The environment was sterile, like the ED. And the air was stagnant. However, a glow was drawing her eyes towards it. And she, hypnotized by this faint glow, was helplessly moving forward. Fiery purple. See it, Polly? She muttered, utterly mesmerized. There were wires coming from the glow, sending energy into the meta-organism. She reached for the wires, aiming only to pull them out of this poor, fiery glow. An alarm sounded, frightening her. She would return soon. Now, she had to leave. She promised to return to this glow profusely. Wheel her turn. Jyota, wheel. She ran down a corridor and hit a dead end. Catch her! Norton Pierce exclaimed, pointing in her direction. The scientists were designed in a lab to be athletic. Jyota easily knocked them down using military-level reactions built into her since her birth. There were many more closing in, and Jyota's enhanced amygdala knew to flee rather than continue the fight. She looked up and around, and then she looked down. Another vent. She pried it open and jumped inside. Scurrying beneath the feet of her pursuing enemies. Onward, she crawled, escaping them bit by bit. The vent led to another chute. She began to hesitate until she heard Norton Pierce's booming voice behind her. She must not escape! She had nowhere to go but down, so down she went. She fell down the chute, unable to slow her descent. She saw a blue light looming closer. The light grew as she fell, and then she felt the walls around her give way to agoraphobia. Gravity helped her plummet towards the natural world. She saw the curvature of the earth. Then she saw where she had come from. A city floating in the sky. She saw neighboring cities in the distance, cheating gravity somehow. And still she fell. Seeing the lush green foliage below. Seeing the ocean all around. She cursed the meta-organisms hovering above the planet as fear gave way to unconsciousness. She would not become conscious again. Not in this life. and her body collided with the ground. It exploded in a spray of red. Birds in the trees flew from the sound of the thud. The smell of blood brought vultures to clean the carcass. The natural world wasted nothing. Giotto was dead, and nothing she perceived. Eight. Etc. Woke. Tried to scream. Nothing came from her lips. Logia said, she could not speak, and all she could do was cry. She couldn't tell anybody about the nightmare she had, falling from the sky without a parachute. If she were an angel, her wings would save her from gravity. She was a hapless mute with no depth perception. She picked up a pencil and began to write. She had nothing to say. Bex, Zalpha, walked into the room she was kept. Zalpha gave a knowing smile. And Max, he had a familiar glow about him. The same glow that drew her towards him before all this Apple nonsense. She beckoned him close with her finger. She planted a kiss on his lips so passionately. Even Zalpha blushed. The Trinity was reunited at last.